and I want some students to answer here, right? So I'll be selecting few students, I'll be unmuting them, and then we move ahead. So the first child is Aryan from Vileparle. Aryan, I've requested you to unmute yourselves.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Aryan, there were three properties we studied last time about parallel lines. Can you just recall those three properties, at least the names as of now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Property of
transversal. Wait, sir, I don't remember.
transversal was just a concept, child. I'll help you with one of the properties. Maybe you'll recollect the other two. Let's say property of alternate angles. So
Alternate, yeah. So, corresponding angles and interior angles.
perfect. So property of alternate angles, property
Yeah,
of
sir.
corresponding
I
angles, and
remember.
property of interior angles.
Interior.
These were the three headings. Now, do
Yes.
you remember the statement which I asked you all to ratify the last class? That was the homework, to be precise, which I gave it to you all.
Sir.
Yeah. No worries. What we'll do is anybody who wants to answer or who remembers the
Okay, sir.
statements can just text me, whomsoever wants to answer. I'll just unmute that particular child. So I am waiting for your text messages. You can just mute yourself, side. Thank you so much. Anyone who is interested in answering the statements for the properties which we have studied last time, children. Shreya from Ghatkopar says me, so I'll just unmute her. Just a second. Shreya, yeah. Shreya, I've requested.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Child, just help me with the statements for all the three properties.
Yes, sir. For property of corresponding angles, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is congruent.
Perfect. For others to understand it in a simpler way, simpler language, if two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent. Correct? Yeah. Just move on to the next statement. That was absolutely correct. You there? Oh, you muted yourselves. There were three statements. Anyways, I'll just request some other child now. Let's say I'll select Ria from DN Nagar. So Ria, I've requested you to unmute yourselves. Ria from DN Nagar.
Hello, sir.
Ria, able to hear me? Child, there is some discrepancy happening from your end. So I'll just mute you. Maybe I'll ask somebody else. Visha from JB Nagar. I've requested you, child. Visha, able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So one of the child here have already given answer for property of corresponding angles. There are two more properties. Just give the statement for both of them.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, I'll help you with the first one so that you can recollect the other two. I hope you were present the last class.
I wasn't present in the last class, sir.
Oh, you were present. Not an issue. So I'll just mute you and pay attention because that is what I am doing right now, asking students. So you just need to pay attention what is happening, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Ria Solanke from Saidham. I have requested you to unmute yourself. Child, able to
Yes,
hear?
sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
just give me the statements for the other two property. Property of alternate angle and property
Yes.
of interior angles. You don't have to look in the book. Hello?
Hello.
tell me, Ria.
Parallel lines. The lines which are in the same plane and do not intersect each other are called parallel lines.
I did not ask you the definition of parallel lines, Ria. I asked you
Yes,
what
sir.
is property of alternate angles. It is very simple. You can just mute yourselves, Ria. Children,
Yes, sir.
listen to me very carefully. There are three properties and they are very simple. Do not get confused. I'll tell you what you have to remember. All the three properties starts the same way. If the lines are parallel, तो एक ही कंडीशन से तीनों प्रॉपर्टी स्टार्ट होने वाले हैं. अगर लाइंस पैरेलल है तो क्या? देयर आर थ्री कंडीशंस. द फर्स्ट वन, corresponding angles are congruent. The second, alternate angles are congruent. And the third, interior angles are supplementary. Supplementary matlab sum of two angles is 180. Right? So these are the three properties. Agar मैं पूछूं what is property of alternate angle? If the two lines are parallel, alternate angles are congruent. What is property of corresponding angle? If the two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent. What is property of interior angle? If the two lines, children, are parallel, then the interior angles are supplementary. Hope everybody has at least understood this statement or tried to ratify this statement, because अगर ये statement बाहर नहीं हुआ आगे कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आएगा. So I'll just give it an attempt, last attempt to be precise. Anyways, उसके बाद हम लोग आगे move करेंगे. Yeah, DN Nagar Vedika, I've requested you to unmute yourselves. Hope you will be answering me. Vedika, able to hear me? Vedika? There is no response from Vedika. So I'll just mute her. Let's say I've requested Krishna Panchal from Vikroli to unmute. Krishna Panchal.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, can you repeat the three statements which I have just said right now? See, very simple statements. अगर line parallel है तो there are three different conditions which I said. Alternate angle congruent होगा, corresponding angle congruent होगा और interior angle supplementary होगा. You have to state every statement one by one. So start with one. Let's say we start with property of corresponding angles.
So can you say the first one?
If two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent. That is the first property, child. Property of corresponding angles.
Okay. If two lines are parallel.
अच्छा, कौन सा property बोल रहे हो अभी? Property of? You'll be repeating the same statement or you'll be trying the next one?
So repeating the same one, can I?
Okay, yeah, sure. Just go ahead. First, you go ahead with the heading then. Property of corresponding angles.
Okay, property of corresponding angles. When
Perfect.
the two statements.
No, the statement is if two lines are parallel.
If two lines are parallel, the
corresponding angles.
The corresponding angles is congruent. Are congruent.
Perfect. Can you repeat the statement once again along with the heading?
Yes. Properties of corresponding angles. If the two lines are parallel,
the corresponding angle.
The corresponding angles are congruent.
I want you to repeat the statement once again along with the heading.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because you got stuck again in between. The moment
sir.
you will be very clear with it, we'll move ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Property of. What happened? Able to hear me? I guess there is some issue there. Let's say, I'll just read out the chat here. Dinesh Kaundar is requesting to give the answer. I'll just unmute you, child. Dinesh Kaundar, right? Yeah. I've requested you to unmute, Dinesh. Dinesh from DN Nagar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, child, just give me the 3 statements for all the 3 properties along with the heading.
Sir, corresponding angles means that
No. You give the heading as property of corresponding angle.
yes, sir.
Correct, go ahead. Property of corresponding angle, then give the statement.
Sir, if the arms on the transversal of a pair of an angles are in the same directions and other arms are on the same side.
You
of the-
are giving the definition of corresponding angles. That is not property of corresponding angles, child. Wherever you are reading it from, I don't know, might be you're referring the textbook or something. But let me tell you what, जो आप पढ़ रहे हो, that is definition of corresponding angles, ना कि corresponding angle का property. The property is very simple. Hope you all are listening to me. If 2 lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent. I request you all to, put a yes to me if you want to answer and you know it properly. So I can unmute the child and then we move ahead, right?
Okay, sir.
Shreya Raichan from Ghatkopar has said yes. Let's see whether she'll be able to answer now. Shreya, okay. So Shreya, I've requested you again.
Sir, yes.
Yeah. Just help me with
Property of corresponding angles. If 2 lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent.
super. Yeah.
Property of
Alternate
alternate angles. If 2 lines are parallel, then alternate angles are congruent.
Perfect. Yeah. The last
Property
one
of
is
interior
property-
angles. If 2 lines are parallel, then interior angles are supplementary.
Amazing. So these are the 3 statements. I want you all to ratify them and remember it for your lifetime because it would be used in your 8th, 9th and 10th standard as well, right? So finally, children, we move ahead with the lecture because this was compulsory before we could have started with the session. Hope everybody remembers the alphabets which are used to identify corresponding angle, interior angle, and corresponding angle, right? So the last class, children, we have finished till this part, right? We finished all the 3 properties. Now what we'll do is we'll start with the practice set. So here it is, practice set 2.1, question number 1. In the given figure, each angle is shown by a letter. Fill in the boxes with the help of the figure. Now children, in order to understand this, you need to recollect कि कौन से angles के लिए कौन सा alphabet था. जैसे talking about corresponding angles, if you all remember, the alphabet for corresponding angles was F, right? So now talking about F, here the question says angle P and angle. So P का corresponding angle कौन होगा? So if you look at P, children, P के साथ F कौन सा वाला angle form करेगा? Don't worry, the angle is W. And how do you recognize it? With the help of this alphabet which I have highlighted. ये F सबको दिखाई दे रहा है उल्टा F. The orientation of F can be anyhow, but it has to be a F. So P के साथ जो corresponding angle है, that is W. Next we talk about Q. Children, Q का corresponding angle similarly कौन सा होगा? Right, you have to form the alphabet F once again, since we are talking about corresponding angle. So Q के लिए the angle is X. Hope everybody was able to visualize this alphabet which I have already highlighted on the screen. So Q and X. अच्छा अब angle R के बारे में अगर बात करें तो F विजुअलाइज करना वोंट बी डिफिकल्ट, बिकॉज ये सिंपल मोस्ट ओरिएंटेशन है जो हम लोग हमेशा यूज करते हैं, राइट? R and Y. At last there is only one pair possibly left now, which is S and Z. Hope this is clear to all of you. Perfect. Now we move ahead, we talk about the next part. It says interior alternate angles. Now don't get confused, as I said in the last class as well. ये जो word interior है, you can just ignore it. Here what we need to talk about is alternate angles. हाँ, अगर exterior लिखा है, it becomes bit different. So interior alternate angles is exactly as same as alternate angles. Don't worry about that. The alphabet which we need to use for alternate angle, children, is Z, right? जैसे corresponding angles के लिए क्या था F, वैसे alternate angle के लिए क्या है Z. तो अब Z कैसे दिखेगा? For those who have missed the last class, don't worry, I'll help you here once again. The Z, children, has to be like this, here, right? So अगर मैं highlight करूँ S का alternate angle या interior alternate angle is X. The Z is visible to you all on the screen. Hope this is clear. Likewise, W के साथ जो angle Z form करेगा, Z in the sense as you can see it on the screen, something like this. This is the Z I am talking about. So Z के अंदर there is W and there is R, and hence I've written R here. Hope everybody has understood this. Now for those who are new, interior angles के लिए alphabet जो use होता है C to identify them. So corresponding angles के लिए alphabet is F. Interior alternate angles के लिए the alphabet is Z. And interior angles के लिए the alphabet is C. Clear? I want you all to copy this part. Only this part. The figure is there in the textbook. The question is there. So write down practice set 2.1, question 1. Copy this. Anyways, I am not happy with how the things went today, because I requested you all to study all the 3 statements and none of the students knew. In fact, Shreya, who did not attended the last class, she gave the answer. So not much impressed with the answers. I want you all to give it a better try next time. Again, I will be doing the same thing. I'll be asking those statements again the next class. Also, I'll be asking which angles are identified by which alphabets, with the help of which alphabets. Hope you people will remember the homework. Hope everybody has finished copying, children. Now, for those who have not finished copying, I request you all to take a screenshot. You can just copy that later on. You have to maintain a book. Taking a screenshot and just keeping it won't help. Moving on to the next slide, next sum. Observe the angles shown in the figure and write the following pairs of angles. So once again, we have interior alternate angles. Don't get confused. Interior alternate angle का मतलब होता है alternate angles. So the second is corresponding angles and the third is interior angles. Now let us have the figure right in front of you, which is given to us in the textbook. The names of the angles are also given. Now children, talking about interior alternate angles, that is alternate angles, we need to think of Z in our mind to identify them. अब Z can be formed anyhow. आप Z ऐसे भी सोच सकते हो या फिर you can think of Z as like this as well. Now it depends however you think. You can start with any orientation of Z. I've started with C. So अगर C के बारे में हम लोग बात करें, the orientation which as of now you all need to think is like this. It has to go this way and then the upward direction. I hope everybody is able to visualize the Z. अच्छा, तो Z के अंदर जो angles है, those form alternate angles. Is this clear? Now we talk about the second pair of alternate angle. Definitely the second pair of alternate angles have to be B and H. Z दिखाई दे रहा है सबको screen पे? Correct. So this is your answer for the first one. I want you all to copy the solution for at least first sub question. क्योंकि हम लोग second sub question पे जब जाएंगे तो ये erase हो जाएगा. So kindly copy this. Just write down practice set 2.1, question 2, sub question 1 and copy the solution. Figure is there in the textbook. There are just 2 lines which you have to write. This. There are only 2 alternate angles to be precise, 2 interior angles and 4 corresponding angles, 4 pairs of corresponding angles. So the next sub question, children, we talk about corresponding angles. So there would be 4 answers to it, since there are 4 pairs. Hope everybody has finished copying this particular solution. So we move ahead. Yeah, here it is. Talking about corresponding angles, children, you can start with any angle at first. Let's say I have selected A. तो A का corresponding angle, A के साथ F कौन form करेगा? So you have to visualize a F here, something like this. Here, like this. I hope everybody is able to visualize a F as you can see it on the screen now. So angle A and E form a pair of corresponding angle. Next, angle B and angle F, they too form a F and hence they are a pair of corresponding angle. Angle C and angle G, they form a F. The orientation is right in front of you, children, on the screen. C and G, and the last orientation of F is D and H. Hope everybody has understood this. Kindly copy the solution for second sub question. Interior angles is the third part of the question which we need to talk about. The alphabet used to recognize them or identify them is C, right? So we talk about interior angles. Now for those who have not finished copying this, I request you all to take a screenshot. You can just copy that later on from here. Also, you may just copy that later on from the video links which you'll be provided with. So we talk about interior angles. Children, interior angles के लिए we need to talk about the alphabet C. This is angle C, not the alphabet C. अच्छा, C and H, angle C and angle H together they form a C-like structure. If you can see here on the screen, right? So they form a pair of interior angles. Once again, B and E, they form a C-like structure, C-like alphabet, and hence they form a pair of interior angles. So there are 2 pairs of interior angles, 2 pairs of alternate angles, and 4 pairs of corresponding angles. I'm repeating this because there might be few students who are attending today's lecture as their first class. Yeah, finished copying the solution for third sub question. We move ahead now, children. Hopefully everybody has finished copying the sum. Yeah, there is this question, children, which is not there in the textbook. But there is a reason I am considering this sum, so that there are few concepts which we would get, accustomed to. Let us understand the sum. It says, in the figure, if line Q is parallel to line R. So there are 2 lines which are parallel, line Q and line R. And line P is their transversal. So this line is the transversal which I have highlighted in the figure. And if A is 80 degrees, so there is A ka value which have been given to us, 80 degree. Find the measures of F and G. Now children, let me tell you what. There are many ways of solving this particular sum. Like I can help you with few of the ways here itself. Angle A agar 80 hai, so angle E will also be 80. Why? Because they form a pair of corresponding angles. I hope everybody is able to visualize this F. ये F दिखाई दे रहा है? F मतलब corresponding angle. And if the lines are parallel, the pair of corresponding angles are congruent. We have studied today itself property of corresponding angle. तो मतलब अगर A 80 है, तो E भी 80 है. Children, अगर E 80 है, तो G का वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा? 80. And once we know G or E, linear pair से can we find F? Hope everybody knows what a linear pair is. ऐसे 2 एंगल जिनको ऐड करके 180 होता है, and they are adjacent next to each other. जैसे E और F दोनों को मिला के एक लीनियर पेयर बनता है. F और G दोनों को मिला के लीनियर पेयर. G and H, both of them form a linear pair, right? The other way of doing it, I'll just help you with the steps here. Definitely, जो मैं screen पे दिखा रहा हूँ, that is not the only method, right? So don't worry if there is something else going on in your mind. Maybe you are correct. Angle A and angle B, which I have highlighted on the screen, they form a linear pair. So children, can I write angle A plus angle B is equals to 180? The reason being angles in linear pair. अब angle A का value is given to us in the question, which is 80, plus angle B is equals to 180. Shifting 80 on the other side becomes minus 80. So 180 minus 80, the answer is 100. तो हमको B का वैल्यू मिल चुका है children, but are we interested in B का वैल्यू? No, we are interested in F का वैल्यू, right? B and F together, they form a pair of corresponding angle. If you all can see this alphabet F right here, P से start करते हुए something like this, they form a alphabet F. So angle B and angle F form a pair of corresponding angle, and we all know if lines are parallel, corresponding angles are congruent. That is nothing but property of corresponding angles. So children, B का value we have already proved it as 100. तो अगर B 100 है तो F भी 100 है. Hope everybody is clear with that. Now once we know F, you can find G once again by linear pair, or you can do one thing. जैसे यहाँ पे मैं करने वाला हूँ. A का value 80 है, तो C का value भी 80 होगा. The reason for this, children, remember, whenever two lines intersect at a point, जैसे line P and line Q, they intersect at this point. तो ये जो angles आमने सामने होते हैं उनको हम लोग बोलते हैं vertically opposite angles, and they are always congruent. So property of vertically opposite angle. A is equal to C, तो C का value has to be 80 because A का value 80. And at the end C 80 है, तो G का value भी 80 होगा because they form a pair of corresponding angles. F दिखाई दे रहा है यहाँ पे form होते हुए, right? So if the lines are parallel, the pair of corresponding angles are congruent by property of corresponding angles, and hence the answer is 80. Hope everybody has understood this. I request you all to take a screenshot of this because we are done with the time as well. ये जो sum है, इसका question आप लोग फिर से अलग से लिख के लेना, ठीक है? And then try it for yourselves, maybe by different methods. And then we'll just cross check once again, or if there is any doubts you people come up with, you can just ask me through your center heads, right? Yeah, thank you so much, children. We stop here, but once again, I request you all to go through the statements, go through the alphabets by which those angles, pairs of angles are represented by. Because agar ye nahi samjha, believe me, the entire chapter you won't be able to understand. If you want, I'll repeat those things once again the next class. But I want you all to take a step first so that I can help you, right? Thank you so much, children. God bless you. Nishant sir, I am done with my lecture.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well.
So kids, we are done with the maths lecture. Now the next lecture is of Sanskrit entire and composite. So the students who have not opted for Sanskrit entire and composite.
Just a second, sir. Siddhi from DN Nagar is asking whether we need to write everything in the book. That is for sure, child. You have to copy each and every sum in your book.